Why? Because whenever your man falls emotionally for another woman, that means that your investment for years into him, your youth or whatever you invested that time with him, it can be gone like that because of that emotional, that love that he felt for that other girl. And for thousands of years ago, if your man went and ran off and did that, that was the provisioning for you and your child. Like y'all were probably going to die in the wilderness. Like it was something that was very serious hundreds of thousands of years ago. So it's a hardwired trait that is very much instilled in us. Like the software changes, but the hardware is still the same. And so, and for men, the reason why we always say physical is because we care about who is the father of the child, and we couldn't tell who the father of the child was for thousands of years. We just started figuring this like 60 years ago. Otherwise, we couldn't even have a test to see if the kid is ours or if it's the other caveman. So, like, that's why we really give a about your sexual loyalty, and y'all really give a about his emotional loyalty. It's two completely different things. But I had to bring that up because what that guy was doing, I would have broken up with him too, because he was, if he has girls replying and commenting back saying, you know, like he's building an emotional attachment to them, that's dangerous, because that's not good for you and your family in the future. That means you have a guy that's going to simp off and go, or trick off and go spend money on other shit, which is the worst thing for you and your family and y'all's future. So that's why you're like, this, I'm out. I'm not dealing with none of that. And I would just see that he's like ultra simp. Weirdo too. The fact that he literally proposed and then did that. So weird. For you though, how is social media, wait, or is it this way? I can't remember. It is this way, yeah. How does social media affect your dating life?
I don't go places, so I feel like without social media, I probably wouldn't definitely have nobody. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, and the boy I talked to, I met him on social media.
All of them. And like, would you say like that's
Pretty
like a
much.
good thing? Like, do you think that meeting them all through there has been good, or do you like basically has it been better relationships with the guys that you met through social circle or like through your real life, like talking to people, or through the social media?
I'm not gonna say either is better or whatever, but it is easier because if I know, like if it's somebody I know them on social media, they could be anybody on social
They can be
media,
finessing
right?
and
And then
just
you
be like
gotta get
lying
to
through their
know,
mouth. Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
People act on social media.
Oh yeah, no, like finessing. Yeah, actually, that's a really good question I want to ask really quick, ladies, before I go back to you on that next one. Do you also there's something called hypergamy, which means that like women like to date across and up social hierarchies. Guys are the opposite. Like we can date over and down. Like a guy who's a millionaire can literally go see a girl at a Burger King drive-thru and be like, "You're beautiful. You want to go on a date tonight?" And he would literally wife that girl up if she had enough qualities that were nurturing and loving and just feminine. You know, if he was a millionaire, he didn't give a about her money. He doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? So, but like y'all like today across and up. Y'all like a guy like the where that term came from, hypergamy, was a guy that used to do studies in India about women that would go from the lowest caste systems up to the highest caste systems, and that's how these studies were like kind of formed. And it's a very historical thing. It's something that women have done for thousands of years. But since y'all are hypergamous, guys can do something called using your hypergamy against you. I wanted to ask really quick: do you know of an instance where a guy has used your hypergamous nature against you? Your want to have a